a first-generation American. My parents are both from Mexico City. My parents tell me that within their first week of moving to Houston, they came to the JCC and signed up for membership because they wanted to meet people, and they knew that there would be a warm sense of community here.
Both my grandparents were born in Houston, and they were always involved with the J as my dad was growing up. When my sister and I were born, we were sort of born into this idea already that the J was a center of our lives. And then as we got older, I think we really sort of understood the value of the J in a bigger sense, in the way that it wasn't just our personal playground, but it reached out to all parts of the community.
My grandmother, as she was aging, like I think so many people of her generation, she was in her 80s. She had grown kids who were all working, they all had careers, she had grandkids, but it was at a time in her life when she had lost her husband. And to her, this was the place that she looked forward to coming to every single day.
When we moved to Houston, we decided to live in the Heights. And we've been really, really excited to see that the JCC's programming can extend to us and to our kids there. So we work together to create a social justice program for kids 0 to 5.
A lot of the Jewish holidays we've spent here, Tu B'Shvat, we've spent Yom Ha'atzmaut. I think we've probably been at every holiday here doing an activity with the kids, spending time at Oliver Latham Family Day, and the kids have really grown up here too.
I came to the book fair this year. I listened and participated in that conversation and met the author. The people who came to that evening were not just the people that I knew. It was a much broader reach because it is a cultural hub of the Houston community.
I knew nobody when we came to Houston. After we arrived, I started bringing the kids to the J and we joined, and I met a lot of people.
When we first moved to Houston from South Africa, my first memory of the J was coming here after school when I was in elementary school.
On a good week, I'm at the fitness center 4 or 5 days a week at 5 o'clock in the morning. And it's very early to get up, but I have to tell you, a little piece of me thinks about my grandfather, who was an early bird at the fitness center years ago. And people who are there at 5 in the morning knew my grandfather, and they know me, and it gives me a little bit of a connection to my closer side of the family. We plan out the summer. The kids don't want to go anywhere for camp except the JCC because they're comfortable here and they love it. And they walk in the door and they say, "Hey, Owen, how are you? Hey, Shana, look, it's the Blumbergs." And they're just so excited.
I was introduced to the J after illness.
I'm so overwhelmed by this amazing seniors program. Alan comes here on a Monday, Wednesday and Friday morning, gets picked up by Jay Ryan, and then Shelton, who's his companion from the senior companions, picks him up at 1 and then takes him home, and he totally looks after him, and he's just an amazing person, and we've been very, very, very lucky. And Alan so enjoys the exercise and the lunch, and thanks to Justin, who kind of pushed us to do it, Thank you, boy.
It's also nice for us to know that Bonnie's not worried about Alan and we're not worried about Alan or Bonnie. So it really, full circle, helps our whole family.
It's amazing. You walk in here, everybody's smiling, everybody says hello. It's unbelievable. At first I didn't want to go. I didn't know anybody. Didn't take me very long, a few weeks. All of a sudden, everybody's calling me Alan, a new person.
Weingarten Building came online in about 1969, and it has served us very, very well for the last 50 years. But the type of programming that was important to us in 1969 is very different than the needs that we have in the year 2020 and going forward. The month of September of this year, right after camp lets out, kicking off what will be an approximately 2-year project to completely transform this campus. So the scope of the project, which includes not only the hard construction costs, but also all the related costs, is about $50 million. To have raised $36 million of a $50 million campaign before going public is just such a testament to the fact that this organization and this campus means so much to so many people in our Jewish community.
I know that my children and my grandchildren will have those same memories now in a building that is made for their community and the way that their Jewish community lives and thrives.
I feel so lucky that our kids and God willing future generations will get to grow up in a state-of-the-art building.
It's just such a sense of community and family.
Second home, so to speak.
Just can't imagine being anywhere else.
Jay is like shining beacon. Whatever you want to do, there's something to do. It's so important.